This game had it all. We had paper bags on the heads of fans, Fire Adams chants going out through the crowd, a Sabres jersey throwing a nice post-game. We even got a Sabres goal. Folks, welcome back to Gatesy's Winmore. Lots more. Presented by Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel. And the Buffalo Sabres lose today 3-1 to the Colorado Avalanche to start their season 0-3. And what is going on? This is, I don't want to say the lowest point in the 14-year playoff drought, about to be year 15 playoff drought, but it fucking feels like it. Every single person on Twitter right now that's not a Sabres fan is giving us pity. If you're watching this at home and you're not a Sabres fan, like, you're a sicko. You're a pervert. I'm watching you. And this sucks. This is terrible. The Sabres have 2 goals through 3 games as combined as a team. 2 goals. You know how many goals Nathan MacKinnon had himself tonight? Just a single player on the Colorado Avalanche. He had 2. He had just as many goals today by himself as this entire team does through 3 games. Now, you look at the Sabres offseason. They get rid of J.J. Peterka, one of their top goal scorers, to get better at defense. And I guess they did that. Alex Lyon looked great again tonight. He stopped, 35 or 34 of 37. He can't blame him. He's been great all 3 games. Sabres, though, can't score a goal. Their only goal tonight, Tage Thompson, a shot a wrister from the blue line. That's all it was. Their power play is 0 for 11 to start the season. They went 0 for 3 tonight. And you look at that number. The Sabres have basically been in 1-goal games all 3 of these, for the most part. First game, they lose 4-0 to the New York Rangers. It is 1-0 to go with 5 minutes left. You get 1 power play goal. They go 0 for 4 that game. They get 1 there. It's a tie game, go to overtime. Whatever. Last game, 2-1 game, they get an empty netter. Power play also goes 0 for 4 that game. This game, you're down 3-1 going into the third. Power play still goes 0 for 3. If this power play converted just a couple times this season, just a couple, and not go 0 for 11, we're not having this conversation. We're not having paper bags on the heads of fans. We're not having jerseys thrown on the ice. Granted, it deserves for how this team plays because they've looked horrendous. Even tonight, this was their best game they really played all season, which is saying a lot. That this is the best game. This is the best performance they put out there. Because through the first 2 periods, they were neck and neck. Yes, they were down 2 going into the third, but they were out shooting Colorado going into the third. And you know how they followed that up in the third period? We have some fans in the stands still. Vibes weren't great, but you're still in the game. You're still there. You're still in there some capacity. You look at last year where they've blown those leads to Colorado. Maybe they can reverse the curse. They can beat this all out. No, the Sabres in the third period only had 4 shots on net. That's how they decided to show up in the third period. 4 shots on net. You look at coaching. Lindy Ruff, team starts cold yet again. Last year, same thing. They go to Prague, start 0-2, look horrendous. This year, same song and dance. Will they figure it out? I don't know. It's crazy because it looks so defeated. Even look at the Colorado goals tonight. Rasmus Dahlin has a bad turnover. Like, shit happens. He's trying to make plays. Like, I'm not going to fault him like that, especially when he's playing a lot of minutes. That's going to happen. But to have your captain do that when you're in a tie game, doesn't move his feet after, gets beat to the net, that's a backdoor tap and goal. Like, this team needs every single thing to go right for them to win a game. But every single outing, they find a new way to shoot themselves in the foot. And it comes down to coaching on that front. If you're having your captain, your key players make mistakes like this and the effort's just not there, it's like, where do you go from there? You look at the roster construction as well. Half the team feels like they're injured already. You have Josh Norris go out. He's out till December. He's going to be out 20, 30 games. That's great. Michael Kessering hasn't played a game yet for Buffalo. Zach Benson hasn't played a game yet for the Sabres this season. Matthias Samuelsson is now out again. Like, what did this organization do after the year 2007? Just fall off a cliff. Granted, you could say probably not re-signing Drury and Briere in free agency. But what more do these fans have left to endure? And we're only 3 games in and we're having this conversation, which seems absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane. You compare this to the Bills. Now 2 different teams, obviously 2 different sports. They had a 17-year playoff drought. It finally got broken. Just 2018 that was. I didn't see that team in the playoffs from the time I was born until I was a senior in high school. Now with the Sabres, the last time they were in the playoffs, I was in the 5th grade. I am now 25. Still nothing on that front. And I just don't know what that's going to take for this team to actually get there and do over the course of a long season. We've seen in years past, we've seen flashes and stretches of this team is good. They're going on these 10-game win streaks here and there, winning big games. They're coming back. But they can't do it over the course of a season. You get into this year, you want to try to contain the losing streaks. And you start the year off with a 3-game losing streak with really no hope of that turning around quickly. Hopefully you get Zach Benson back next game. Hopefully Kessering comes back soon. And even then, the lineup looks like that. You have Justin Danforth on your second line. In the 3rd game of the season, you have Justin Danforth on your second line. I appreciate the team bringing in some vets. And I like Danforth. He's a good player, good solid player. But at this point, you have 2 goals through 3 games. Maybe it's time to call up your prospects. Some guys who have some offensive flair that can put the puck in the back of the net. Guys who are too good to be thrown in as a sweetener in a trade, but not good enough to be called up over a guy like Josh Dunn, who's a good 4th-line guy. Sure. I think his Saber Metrics tweeted that the other day. Shout out him. Yeah, maybe it's a time to bring up, Consta Helenius, Noah Ostlund, because what's the point in keeping them in Rochester to develop while your NHL team sucks? Give these guys top 6 minutes. I don't care. Who on the Sabres deserves top 6 minutes right now? I thought Josh Doan looked good today. He had some good plays. Tage Thompson's good. But I feel like most of the game I'm losing guys like Alex Tuck, like Jason Zucker, Yuri Kulik. Jack Quinn's in the top 6 now. Like Ryan McLeod. Like these guys go missing for so much of the game. Throw some life in there. Throw some competition in there. I don't care if you scratch your top guys at this point. There's no urgency. That's what you have to do, right? You have your top guys existing, coasting out there. They're great players. Right now, it's just not clicking for the Sabres. But folks, I've been going for way too long. Could talk forever on this team. But let me know. What are your thoughts on this team? What this season's going to look like for them? I mean, tonight they got outshot 37-29. In that third period, 15-4. They got killed in the faceoff circle. And Colorado, out-hit them 20-11. I can't talk about this game anymore. Folks, let me know your thoughts on this team. What to do. When our change is going to happen. How many games are they going to lose until a coach is gone, until a GM is gone, until anything changes? 79 more games to go.